Hey y'all, this is MGTV Reactions, and today I'm coming to talk to you guys about my Jazzy Life, Chris's sister Sierra, and Medusa Gotti. Okay, Jasmine had a lot going on. She had was on live yesterday, basically arguing on the phone with Chris's sister because she was upset that Chris's sister was on a live stream, or she thought Chris's sister was on a live stream with other people negatively discussing her nephew. Legendary. So, before I get into anything, I would like to make this known. This is just my opinion, and I respect everybody else's opinion. Here's my opinion of Medusa. Okay, Medusa is a clout chasing weirdo. Okay, that's the bottom line. I don't like how pressed Medusa is over Jasmine. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Nobody could pay me any amount of money to be that pressed to do an interview about my baby dad's baby mom. Okay, it's no way. Nobody would ever be able to get me to do something like that. That's very, very weird. Okay, Medusa hasn't dealt with Chris in years, in a decade or so. Okay, and Jasmine has not been with Chris in a while. What has it been? Maybe two and a half years, or a year and a half. I don't know. Either way, it's been a long time. So therefore, there is no connection between the two of them. So I don't understand why Medusa Gotti would even do a live stream, sit down Q&A with someone else to discuss only my Jazzy Life. I think that is very pathetic. That Medusa's whole YouTube channel solely consists of trolling Jasmine. Like, girl, do you not have anything else going on? You are a mother of 3 children yourself, okay? And neither one of your baby dads is in the picture, okay? So I don't even understand why she feels like it's okay to get online and constantly discuss Jasmine as if she's any better than Jasmine. You have 2 failed situations with your baby fathers. You live with your mother, okay? What is it? He left you high and dry as well. So why is it that Medusa feels like she's so much better than Jasmine? Is it because she thinks she's more attractive? Like, okay, well, how far did your looks get you? Everything about her just honestly, Medusa Gotti irks me. She's very pressed. She gives very much clout chaser. There's no way she should have anything to say about Jasmine. When that situation first happened with them on YouTube, okay, I understand her coming out to address it. But then after that, she should have just left it there and left it alone. All that her posting Jasmine on her YouTube channel, making comments about everything Jasmine does, like, girl, you're pathetic. She's pathetic. That's my honest opinion on Medusa. Okay. Now that's just me. Because at the age of 33, Jasmine's 35, she's 33. These hoes is in their 30s. Y'all got way more things to focus on. Like, what was the point? What brought all of this up? What erupted this whole situation into where as though people were even interested in asking Medusa questions about Jasmine or Chris? Like, what? She can't give up any relevant information about Chris, because when's the last time she dealt with Chris? Chris is not even involved in her child's life. Like, Medusa, she irks me. She irks me real bad. Next, the sister Sierra, Chris's sister Sierra. Okay, she seems to be very respectful. Okay, when she's talking about Jasmine and the whole Chris situation. But I did see a comment where she was commenting in the live that Medusa was on and doing a Q&A. And she said that the whole YouTube situation was a lot on her and her family. Like, it kind of like tore them apart a little bit because it was just too much going on with YouTube and other people being in their business. Okay, so here's my question to her. Why are you bringing it back to YouTube? Whatever problem you have with Jasmine, whether you like her, dislike her, or whatever the case may be, why is it coming back to YouTube when you're openly discussing it? To cause more problems within your family unit. Because that's what it's going to do. Jasmine's going to be pissed. She's going to go over to Chris. Chris is going to call the sister. What? What is it doing for anybody? Um, Honestly, I feel like all of these women are way too old for this. Okay, and Jasmine, with you knowing that Medusa is a weirdo. Okay, she's a very weird. She's a clout chaser. She's using your name to gain attention and views. Okay, and to remain relevant. And the sister, she's out of line, in my opinion, for even coming on here discussing it with any strangers on the internet. Like, these are strangers. You're discussing this with strangers. You know that both of these women, in my opinion, are weird. And they're out of line. And they want your attention, or they want some sort of reaction by doing this. And you gave them just that by getting on live, behaving erratically, arguing with the sister on the phone. Like, why would you do that, Jasmine? Why would you do that? And you have bigger things to focus on. Your house is sinking into the ground. Okay. You don't have the money that you used to have. Your views aren't viewing the way they used to view. And you said that it's affecting your income. Okay. You have so many other things going on. I don't understand why Jasmine feels the need to react to negativity. And she reacts to even negativity that it wasn't even brought to the internet. For instance, the situation that just happened with, well, it was brought to the internet because Asia posted it, okay? But she felt the need to react to that and bring that to the internet about the allegations of her allegedly, dealing with Philip again. Jasmine, you shouldn't be paying any of these people dust. At this point, because the aunt, now I understand Jasmine's point of view. She probably, because Chris isn't that involved as she would like for him to be in his son's life, she would like for him to have some sort of a relationship with Chris's family at least. And I guess the person available to do that would be Chris's sister, Sierra. But Jasmine, the fact that this woman even got on the internet to speak on you in the situation with you and Chris, and then she's over there like kind of like backing up whatever Medusa is saying. Ma'am, if Chris is not picking this legendary up so that he can have a relationship with his other family members, I don't think that you should be applying any effort to make sure that he has a relationship with those people either, because they don't respect you. They don't respect you, and they don't care about how it makes you feel that they're talking about you to and with other people on the internet who they don't even know. That's very, very distasteful and very, very, very disrespectful. And I would hope that that Jasmine would not go and try to continue pursuing a relationship with anyone in Chris's family. Leave that man and his family alone. That is my opinion on that. There's another thing that I would like to bring up about this Medusa lady. She said on that interview that she had took the somebody said something about beings. Okay, we're all human beings, and she took that misspelled sentence that somebody else wrote and then attached Jasmine's picture to it to make it look as though Jasmine wrote it and posted it to her YouTube community tab so that people could come on there and talk about Jasmine. And she says she did that to see if Jasmine would address it over on her channel. Okay. To see if she could gauge when Jasmine's lying and when Jasmine's telling the truth. That to me is very weird and very much so pressed. Why are you that invested in her life? Like Medusa, I really like, people say that they understand why Chris left Jasmine. I can understand why he left Medusa as well. You are a bitch, you're retarded. Like, who's spending that much time on another female? Why are you even concerned about what Jasmine has going on? Like, why is that? That to me, when she said that, was very, very weird. She also brought up when somebody asked her about the tablet, and she clarified that it was nothing on the tablet that Chris had concerning children. Okay, so there were two possible things that people were thinking could have been on the tablet. Something to do with children that's inappropriate, or something to do with other men. Okay, and she pretty much X'd out children and left, that other option available. So, okay, so we can go ahead and assume that, that's what was on the tablet. Who even gives a damn? Like, Chris is not on the internet. Jasmine is. Why? I just don't. It just baffled me that they even wanted to have another conversation about Chris because, in my opinion, unless Chris is being a father to his children, he's irrelevant as well. He's irrelevant as well. And his sister should be holding him accountable, or not even accountable because he's a grown man, but she should be letting him know that it's not okay to keep going around creating all of these children with different women and then in all different states, okay? And then you leave, just like your father left you. Like, is that being talked about amongst the sister and her brother? I just honestly, you know what? I think that all of these people are way, way, way too old. And I think that their priorities are messed up. If Chris's sister was tired of Jasmine, okay, and she no longer liked Jasmine, she could have just said that to Jasmine. She could have just told Jasmine, you know what, I really don't want nothing else to do with you. I don't like the way you carry yourself. I don't like the way you do things. I don't like how you put so much stuff out on the internet. You know, I don't like all of that. But she chose to go and talk about, a private matter with strangers. Very weird. I don't understand. And the bottom line is, because I don't like the fact that, Medusa feels like she's the better baby mama than Jasmine. The bottom line is all of your children are being raised only by you. All of the mothers. You all got left by this man who everybody claims is a bum. Y'all all got left by this man. So nobody's better than anybody. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and play some of this video that what is it? The Podcast Bay uploaded. Is that the name of her channel? Let me see. Yes, the Podcast Bay 2.0. And I'm just going to react to a little bit of their discussion. I'm not going to be on there long because at this point, their whole situation kind of burnt me out. I think all of them are very, very weird, too old for the shit. And I think that they're childish. Okay. I really think that it's disgusting. The fact that she would sit up there and talk about Jasmine, but nobody gives a damn about Legend. Nobody, not the father, not the aunt, no goddamn body. Nobody. I think it's sad. I think that is effed up. Okay. And I also think it's sad that Jasmine she never has nobody in her corner. She got people she thought she had friends on YouTube. She didn't. She thought she had a man on YouTube. My man, my man, my man. She didn't. He left. Okay. She every type of relationship she has, somehow she manages to fall out with those people. And I'm not exactly sure why. Excuse me, but I feel bad for Jasmine in that sense. And I'm not biased. Like, Jasmine is definitely not my favorite mother on YouTube to watch. She's not. I don't think that she's the greatest mother at all. However, I just didn't like this particular situation. And I don't like how pressed Medusa is. And I don't like the fact that for the sister to be saying all the things she's saying, she's just as bad as Jasmine is for coming on here discussing that situation with strangers. Like, are you guys being paid? Because you guys aren't even getting a coin. But anyway, let me go ahead and share my screen and get over there to that video to react a little bit on that. All right, here we go.
Go ahead, finish where you left off about how we got to the events of last night, how y'all used to be cool back in the day, and where shit shifted.
Yeah, so like I said, last night she sent me the message asking, basically, was I in that live to get her attention to call me. I let her know, no, that's not why I was in the live. I was in the live because I knew that my name would be brought up. And Medusa did not, forewarn me or let me know she was doing this, none of that. I just happened to be scrolling YouTube. And
you didn't know that I was going to go live, right?
The time I've openly commented on YouTube was to get my kids' pictures taken down. That's it. Other than that, I don't say nothing. It's shits and giggles, and I go on about my everyday life. Mm-hmm. So prior to Jasmine being on YouTube, I never knew anything about a mommy sector, a reactor, nothing. YouTube was strictly for music, videos, things like that. And so Jasmine's problem with me, she let me know she had a problem with me, watching reactors. And she said she felt offended because I would basically, be a part of the live.
So she called herself trying to control what you do and let you know.
I'm going to pause it right there. She said Jasmine was offended by the fact that she was joining lives watching reactors. I don't think the issue would even be that you're watching the reactors live. I think the issue would be that you're engaging in the reactors' lives. I mean, if you are the aunt to her son, of course she wouldn't want you interacting with people who are speaking negatively about her. So I could understand her being annoyed by that. No, she can't control the situation and tell you not to watch reactors, but it is distasteful for you to conversate, hold conversations, or be commenting, in a live where people are negatively discussing her. I could understand how that would make her feel some type of way.
That you know that she don't want you watching what you watch for your entertainment.
Right. So, like I said, before, when I found out she did YouTube, she asked me to subscribe to her. And when I did, that's when I seen my Shabby Life video. I had a conversation with my brother. I won't say what his response was, but we did have a conversation about it. And I told him my thoughts on that. Are you sure you're ready for this?
Now, Sierra, when you seen them Shabby Life videos,
what did you think?
What was your initial response? What did you think about the videos?
That's where the compassion and sympathizing came in for Jasmine. And that's just being 100% honest.
Okay, so you had sympathy for Jasmine due to the Shabby Life videos.
Right. And then just getting to know her, asking her about her past relationship, just getting to know her as a person, not just that childhood, all that. Mm-hmm. I felt the need to be there for her because there's some underlying issues there. And I'm not saying it to be disrespectful.
Right.
Or what the internet says, that's just what I got out of having a personal relationship with her. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to be of support, and I was. I babysat. I would have them over. I would go over to their place.
Money. So you was loaning her money?
I have loaned her money for years. And I do know that she said that she makes $20K.
Girl, bless your heart. You a good sister-in-law.
So my thing is this: if you felt so bad for Jasmine because you seen that her name was getting run through the mud, and people was reacting on her and saying all kinds of things, but then you then decide to turn around and come on here and let people know that you were loaning her money and all of that, like how bad did you really feel for Jasmine? And you're saying that there's underlying issues. All of this private relationship that you and Jasmine had should have stayed private, even if you guys are falling out. Okay, and that's my opinion on that. Like I said, I really feel like that was distasteful on Medusa's part. She's a weirdo. Like, I could never be that type of baby mom to ever be pressed about another female at all, ever. And I feel like it was distasteful on the sister's part. If your brother doesn't want to be involved with social media and his business being plastered on social media, you shouldn't even be speaking on him on social media or on YouTube, regardless of if your name is being bought up possibly or not. Regardless. So that's my opinion on that, y'all. I know that it's not going to be, a lot of people are going to disagree with my thoughts on that because people just hate Jasmine so much. I understand, you guys. I know she's not perfect. She's far from it, and she's annoying, and she begs, and she has a lot going on over there. So I can understand people's dislike for her. But at the same time, my opinion is my opinion, and I feel like they were out of line. But anyway, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe when you guys get off of this video. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.